this one. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but y'all see it in the chat any damn way. It seems like this dude caught his girl sucking that shit. And she was sucking that D. Unfortunately, it don't look like it ended too well for her, so we finna get up in it. Anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all been feeling? Put that in the chat. Let me know. I hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody's feeling good, happy, healthy, blessed as always. And prayers and blessings to you and yours. Let's get into it.
Call 911.
Yeah, call him.
Let me call 911 once I get the fuck away from this dumbass bitch.
Oh, you gonna treat me like shit. You gonna treat me like shit. Because all you tell how you go up there and trick with niggas. You left me for one day and trick with a nigga for $150. You fucking motherfucking, you fucking niggas and shit. You supposed to love me? You can leave me for motherfucking 5 minutes. You at a nigga's house. Fucking. He
Walk away from me. What you want to do? That's all
you got. Drug dealer you know, bitch.
Get my keys.
Get my keys.
This is what happens when you got people that's like their attention span is too short and they feel like they have to, move on to something else so fast. It's like ADHD or something, but it's like ADHD of the cheating mind. It activates like some part of the mind where it's like, it's just getting mischievous on some Loki type. And unfortunately, for this dude, I don't know their backstory, so I can only speak of what we're seeing. Unfortunately for this dude, he just saying that like you too sporadic. You're like this. Like you're every damn where, and that's leading to infidelity. It seems like she's just too curious, and a lot of people just don't really heal from that. They don't really recover from that. They be like that forever. All I can really say about this video is guys and girls, particularly the guys, due to the fact that there's a dude getting cheated on. As time goes on, as technology gets a lot more advanced, as people start to get more sneaky, more conniving, more untrustworthy with their behaviors, it's just best to keep a guard up that isn't there. Meaning it's kind of like an unexpected shield or an invisible shield. They won't know that it's there, but you do. And it's not like noticeable. So it's like you're not necessarily expecting something, but it's there just in case. Now, if you add that with the ability to be able to see patterns, you're starting to unlock a different part of the mind, because now you're able to weed out the bullshit in people and go ahead and move them over to the side. Especially when you got situations where you're just starting out, and especially when you're invested into a relationship, but it's kind of like months in, maybe like a year in, because everybody's not gonna have your best interest. So it's always best to just make sure that bitches like this, you always got an eye on them. You know what I mean? I'm not really one to really even have to check your motherfucking phone, your vibe, your energy alone. I can tell the difference between a whack ass bitch and a real ass motherfucking queen. It's night and day. It's easy as breathing now, because the internet has shown everybody's true colors, especially with how the world is right now, how sensitive everybody is right now. You got a lot of people right now, a lot of these Gen Zs or whatever, they do not give a fuck about how people feel. And it's very, very apparent. There's no reason for majority of motherfuckers, especially, and you have like the modern culture, the modern woman, the modern man. A lot of that is being exposed now. Best thing that you can do is just learn from that shit, so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. Y'all know me. To this point, I'm not gonna get on this motherfucking channel and be all rah and talk. Best thing I can honestly do is just give you some advice. I want you to be able to grow, so that when you see this, you're not out there all stuck, in a situation where you put all your eggs in one basket and then the stock market drops, or it goes from a bull market to a bear market, or it goes from a situation where head over heels, and then you realize, oh hell no, I'm falling down the hill. And that's messed up, because that's all what happens when you just don't pay attention. So to everybody out there, as I'm gonna keep telling y'all, pay the attention. This is just funny business. It's what happens when people don't know themselves. And the funny thing about it is we get hurt, and so we feel like, we should just lash out. There's times where that's very warranted. This one right here, man, honestly, I would have let that bitch finish sucking that dick. Let her finish sucking that dick. Even film her sucking that dick. Who gives a f***? these are losers. These are lames. These are people they in their root chakra. They in their sacral, man. They're living in such a lower frequency that it's no use for you even trying to deal with that. Sometimes if it's a good one, like there's exceptions, but honestly, a lot of the time people don't really understand what they're doing. Like I always be saying, like a lot of people that they don't understand what they're doing and the detriment of the shock wave that it sends out. They don't know, like, it's hitting over there, it's hitting over there, it's hitting up there, it's hitting down there, it's hitting all these different people, they don't understand that. And if they knew, then they would be like, damn, well, my actions are gonna trickle down into so many different facets of life that isn't my intention. So, like I said, everybody, just watch out, motherfuckers. Like I said, invisible shield and gain the ability to be able to recognize patterns. Give reviews.